In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change color Kajabi. If you want your site to look cohesive and on-brand, the most efficient place to start is your global color palette. Kajabi lets you set a default palette that appears everywhere you choose colors in the editor, which saves time and keeps your pages consistent. To get there, head to Settings, then open Site Details and select Colors. This is your central hub for setting the default colors that the rest of your site will rely on. Think of it as your brand toolbox. When you choose a color later in the page editor, these swatches show up automatically so you don't have to hunt for hex codes or try to remember exact shades. Inside the Colors area, you'll see swatches for the key roles in your palette. Click any swatch to open the color picker and choose the exact tone you want. If you have brand hex codes, you can enter them directly for precision. A practical approach is to define a strong primary color first. This is usually used for call-to-action buttons and links, the elements you want visitors to notice and click. Next, pick a secondary color that complements your primary and works well for highlights, badges, or subtle accents. Round out your palette with a neutral background color and a clear, legible text color. As you fine-tune, aim for enough contrast between text and background so content remains easy to read. A darker text on a light background is a safe, accessible choice, and high-contrast buttons help your calls to action stand out. If you're using a colorful primary, consider a more muted secondary and neutrals to balance the design. Many brands work well with 4 to 6 core colors: primary, secondary, a couple of accents, and 2 neutrals. Once you set your palette here, those colors become the defaults that appear whenever you pick colors in the editor. In many cases, theme elements that reference default colors will automatically reflect your choices. If you previously overrode a color on a specific element, that manual override may stay as is, which is helpful if you want special sections to look unique while still having a consistent foundation elsewhere. That's all it takes. Settings, site details, colors, and you're in control of your site's look from one place. Take a moment to experiment until the palette matches your brand, and you'll find future page building faster, more consistent, and just plain easier.